loves, welcome back to my channel. Today is another episode of Wine Down Wednesday with your girl Lola Love. Woo woo! Wine Down Wednesday, Wine Down Wednesday. I know it's your favorite time of the week. You get to sit back, relax, and get a great review on some new and refreshing wine that you and myself at this point have yet to try. So for today's episode, I will be showcasing Salvare Red Blend. Now this is a southeastern Australian wine. It does boost to be a full body with notes of black cherry. So this is what we will be reviewing for today. Very simple bottle, very clean cut, straight to the point. I will say, as you guys know, I am not really a big red wine drinker, but I will say over the years I have started to find more red wines that agree with what I particularly like as far as taste goes, because I do kind of veer on the sweeter side. Now I am extremely excited to try this one today because last week I was supposed to be filming and I actually got their sweet blend, but last week was my birthday. That's why you guys didn't get an episode last week. It was so busy and hectic. I was out like every other night of the week. When I was in, I was just going straight to bed, trying to film, but didn't get a chance to, so I just drank the bottle. So today we will be reviewing the red blend. I will say the sweet blend was amazing, like out of this world amazing. It shocked me, it blew my mind. And when I actually went back to the store to get the same exact bottle so I could film for you guys today, I could not remember which of the red ones I got. Go figure, I probably should have known myself and went with the sweet blend, but I just got the red blend. So I am extremely excited to try this one out. I did notice that they had a few other versions. So they had a Chardonnay version, they had a rosé version, they had one other version. I cannot think of which one it was. Either way, I am pleasantly surprised that they had a whole lineup of wines for us to try. So today we are going to give the red blend a go. With this bottle, it is a twist top, so for those of you who don't have a wine opener, you don't have to worry about that. You just twist it and go, which is kind of one of the ones you like to do. So let's just go ahead and get this thing opened up if I can. Oh my gosh. There we go. See, really simple. For those of you haters, I did get another wine glass. So we're just gonna go ahead and pour up and just kind of see what we get. So we got our wine. For those of you who are like, oh my gosh, she is heavy-handed when she pours her wine. Yes, I am. Why would I keep getting small ones when I can just go ahead and get a nice size in my cup and don't have to keep going back for seconds, even though I probably will. So let's just go ahead and give this a taste. Okay, it is different from their sweet blend. I can just go ahead and let you guys know that off the rip. It is very different from their sweet blend, but I will be doing a review on that probably next week or a little further on, probably closer to Valentine's Day. But this one, it has the typical red blend taste, meaning it is closer to it being a dry wine versus if you were to have a white wine that tends to be a little sweeter or so. This one is very much so your typical red wine. It's not a super dry wine, which works out great. It does not have a bitter taste to it at all, which is kind of what I do like to know, or at least hear a taste when I am trying a red wine. It's not that typical bitter taste. I don't know, let me see, it did say hints of black cherry. I'm not a black cherry fan to begin with as a fruit, so I don't know how I feel about that in my wine. But overall, actually, yeah, there it is. I can taste that black cherry. Overall, it's not a bad red. Like I said, I'm not a big red wine drinker. However, this would go fantastic with the steak. Phenomenal with the steak. For the price point, it is really good. So, of course, you guys were like, okay, girl, how much was this wine? As you guys know, I am always trying to make sure you guys get the best deal, the best bang for your buck. So, this wine and all of their wines in their line was a whopping $3.96. I know, less than $4. I think I paid like $4.30. That's including taxes and everything for a bottle of wine. Excuse me. And that is a steal. One day I'm probably going to take you guys out with me on a tour on how it is that I choose my wines and go about finding like the best deal. But this wine right here was $3.96, which makes it about $4.30 plus tax. It will go great with the steak. It would go really good. Let me see. Some ribs. Oh, anything that you're going to put on the grill that's on a red meat side, this wine will be a great pairing for it. Like I said, I'm not a big red wine drinker, but this isn't unpleasant at all. So if you weren't sure if you were having a house party or so and you wanted people to come over and you weren't sure how they felt about reds, this would be a good introduction. This would be something that could potentially change somebody's mind about drinking red wine. So again, this brand is Salvare. They are a southeastern Australian wine, which actually kind of drew my attention because I really do love Australian wines. They do a pretty great job with their wines. So this was a really good one. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't have too much of a discussion for you guys today. I will just kind of sit back and chit chat and kind of enjoy this wine with you. And when I was thinking of topics to talk about with you guys, I was kind of leaning towards the whole theme and aspect of not judging a bottle by its look. For instance, this bottle is so plain and basic, gives you the bare minimum of it. However, the price was a good price point, but the quality, that's one thing I will say I do like about this one, is the quality of the wine. It doesn't taste like it's a $3.96 wine at all. I feel like you could easily pay $12, $13, $14 for this wine and get that taste. So you can't really judge a book by its cover, and I have to keep reminding myself of that when it comes to how I deal and how I talk with myself about things that are going on. Earlier this week, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed, or I wouldn't say disappointed, but I was starting to let doubt come in my mind because I have another friend who has started a YouTube channel, and I was looking at her channel. I'm like, oh my gosh, she already has 100 subscribers and she just started, and I don't even have that many. But I had to step back and kind of remind myself, like, it's going to take a process, and what you see on the outside isn't always necessarily what's going on the inside. And on top of that, we're not in a competition with each other. If you keep doing what you're doing and what it is that you enjoy and what's inside that makes you happy, you're going to win, regardless of what the numbers look like. Because for her, 100 subscribers could be the end all be all, and she may think she failed, versus me like thinking that is success. So we all have to remember that. Also, it's kind of a reminder that we don't know what's going on with everyone in our lives. Even people we just encounter randomly, they may be the most glammed up looking person, but on the inside they are struggling deeply with things. So I say that as a reminder to be gentle with each other, to kind of really check in on friends and families and co-workers, because we don't know what's going on. And when we do find out, to be sincere in asking, what is it that I can do for you? How can I help? Some people may just want prayer. Some people may need something, and if it's within your realm to do, I say do it. The Bible says it's better to give than to receive. And it doesn't say that it's better to give money or anything, but if you're giving your time, your effort, your prayers, anything that is something you can give, then that's a blessing onto others. And I do believe that will always come back and bless you. So take it out of your time sometime this week to give to someone. For instance, I have a coworker who has who's been struggling with some things, and she let me know. She was like, Lauren, listen, I have XYZ going on. I need to do this. I need to go here. And I asked her, I said, what can I do for you? She said, if I call you, she said, is it okay if I call you once a day? I'm like, heck yeah, you can call me once a day. Like, that's nothing, but to her, that's me giving my time. And if I have that time to give, why not give it to listen to her, to check in on her? So this week, I challenge you to be a giver every day this week. Not once this week, but intentionally give every single day this week. Whether it be your time, your money, your energy, whatever it is, give to someone else to help someone else. And I guarantee you, you will be shocked at how good you end up feeling. You know what? Even if you don't feel good in that moment, you'll be blessed in another way later on that week or even next week. And you'll be like, wow, I really needed that. And that's just your blessing coming back to you. So this week, you guys, that's all I have for you. I hope you have an amazing week. Be on the lookout. I do have my travel video coming up. I have a trip planned in February with my family, which I'm super excited for. Actually, I think I might have 2 trips coming up in February. So be on the lookout for that video. Once again, comment below on any locations or trips that you would like to see me do a challenge. Let me know your price point. Let me know where you want to go, and I will see what it is that I can do for you. Also, if you have a wine recommendation, let me know. I'm always open. If there was a wine you saw in a store, you've always wanted to know what it tastes like, but you didn't feel like spending your money, notate it below. I will spend my money and I'll go and drink, because God knows I love to drink some wine. So again, thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, comment below, and share this video. Someone else will be interested in this for all I know. You never know. Okay, you guys, I love you and have a great week. You guys, I almost forgot Boss, but he would not let us forget him. He wants me to show you guys how he plays fetch. You ready? Sit. Go get it. Go get it. Bring it back. There we go.